Hi there, and welcome to my Hatha and Flow yoga class. So Hatha and Flow is a bit of a blend of a traditional Hatha yoga, and we'll be using some straps and blocks to help assist this, and we're going to blend it in with a very slow flow of postures as well. So we're going to start from a seated position. You can place a block or cushion under your bottom if you want to raise your hips, or you can sit straight down if you want to. Again, you can also sit with your legs crossed, but if you prefer, you can take your legs gently out in front, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're just going to start to sit tall through the spine. Now, you don't want to lock your joint out. It's just a nice, gentle lift through the spine. Let your shoulders just relax down gently away from your ears. And you can just leave your hands rested on your knees if you want to, or you can sit in a mudra here. So we're just going to sit nice, relaxed, nice and tall through the spine and begin to draw that belly button in. So we're just going to take a moment to take a nice long deep breath in through the nose and just let it go through your mouth. Again, nice deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in and let it go. So just coming to your natural breath now. And just begin to gently inhale through the nose and out through the nose and mouth. Just beginning to find your natural rhythm now. So no longer changing the breath, just very simply, just observing the breath. As it flows, just gently in and gently out. Just beginning to notice your chest. It's very gently rise and gently fall. It's really becoming aware of that rhythm of breath. Lifting gently through the spine with an inhale and noticing your shoulders naturally relax with the exhale. Just following that breath, gently in, gently out. And as you follow the breath, just very gently begin to let your head tip to one side and stretch out your neck. So we're keeping the shoulders relaxed, it's just the head gently tipping. Again, just tuning into the breath here. And then very slowly, we're going to take the head to the opposite side. Again, just keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed down away from the ears. And back to center. We're going to drop our chin all the way down towards the chest. Then lift the chin slowly up towards the ceiling. I'm going to circle the head all the way around here. Back the other way. And just coming slowly to center again, lifting tall. And we're just going to just take the hands and just give the wrists a little circle here. So we're going to wake up those joints. And then take it back the other way. And when you're ready, you're going to place your hands very gently to your shoulder blades. We're going to circle the elbows all the way forward, all the way up and round. So we're just going to wake up those shoulders. Again, circling all the way around. And when you're ready, you're going to circle the shoulders in the opposite way, or the elbows. Circling all the way around. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to interlace our fingers and press our palms forward. And just drop your chin gently to your chest once again, really feeling that stretch into the shoulders. And when you're ready, you're going to bring your palms slowly towards the ceiling. So we're going to reach nice and tall. Take a few breaths here. Really expanding the lungs. And then our right hands are going to come gently down towards the mat. You're going to soften your right elbow and take a little stretch into the obliques, reaching your left arm all the way up and over. Again, just softening at the elbow. And then we're going to take it very gently to the opposite side. So the left hand's coming down. You're going to soften that left elbow, reaching your right arm all the way up and over. Trying to keep your bottom nice and firm still to your block or your mat. And then we're going to come slowly to center. And you're going to bring your left hand now to your right knee. Place your right hand gently to the back and take a little roll of your right shoulder. Take a nice lift through the spine. Draw your belly button in. Now your gaze can be forward. You may be able to take it slowly behind you, depending on how your neck feels. And then very gently, we're going to take it to the opposite side. So your right hand comes to your left leg or your left knee, and your left hand is going to come gently behind you. Again, a little bit of a roll of the left shoulder. Your gaze may be forward. You may be able to turn your head gently to look over your shoulder, whatever feels comfortable for your neck and your shoulder here. And come very slowly back to center. Placing the hands down by the side, we're going to take a nice inhale to reach the arms all the way up and over your head. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your hands very gently down towards your heart. Now we're going to do that again. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. And exhale, hands come gently down towards your heart. We're going to release our legs out and just give them a little bit of a shake out for a moment. Maybe a point and flex of the toes, if that feels good. A nice circle of the ankles. And back the other way. Point and flex. And then very gently, we're going to bring the feet together. So we're making a diamond shape or a butterfly shape with the legs. You can take hold of your ankles or your shins here. We're going to take an inhale to lift. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward, using the arms to press against the legs. Keep that chest pressed forward. Try to relax the shoulders. Take a few breaths. Gently in, gently out. If you want to take it deeper, you might want to take hold of your toes and fold a little further forward here, really feeling that stretch into the inner thigh. Just breathing gently. And then we're just going to begin to slowly unwind. We're going to take our cushion or bolster away. And you're just going to take hold of your strap. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use the belt from a dressing gown. It's just as good to use. We're going to take the strap around your right foot and extend your right foot gently out to the front. Now, your left knee can be bent. If you prefer, you can keep the leg out. And if you want to, you can use a brick or even a book to rest your knee on. So it's got a little bit of support there. So we're just going to begin to press the right foot away. So we're engaging the foot, the toes come towards us. Now just check in that your knee is nice and soft. We don't want to lock the joint out completely here. We want it to be quite soft. And you're going to inhale to take a nice lift through the spine. As you exhale, you're folding forward from your waist, keeping that lift. And just begin to walk your hands gently down your strap if that's comfortable. Relax your shoulders. You may even be able to come all the way to your toes. Again, listen to your body. We are just waking the body up here, so we don't want to overstretch anything. We're just going to take a few breaths. Inhaling gently in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Again, just tuning in to your natural rhythm. And when you're ready, we're going to very gently begin to unwind. We're going to place the opposite foot now into that strap. Again, if you prefer, you can keep your leg out to the side, or you can bend the knee like me. You can use a little bit of support. You can use a cushion if you want to. It doesn't have to be a brick or a book. So we're just going to engage that left foot. So again, you're pressing the heel away, the toes come towards you. And remember to soften out the knee, not locking out the joint. You're going to inhale nice and tall through the spine. As you exhale, folding gently from your waist and walking your hands down your strap, wherever feels comfortable. Now try and keep your shoulders relaxed. We're moving from the waist, not trying to pull the upper body. It's just a very gentle movement forward. You may be able to bring your hands to your toes, but it really doesn't matter if you can't. You can use that strap to help us stretch. Take a few breaths. And when you're ready, just begin to very gently unwind, and we're going to place those bits just very gently to the side, and you're going to come to all fours now. So we're going to place the hands so they're directly underneath our shoulders. Nice and in line, and your knees are around hip width. We're just going to come into cat-cow. So when you're ready, take a nice inhale and begin to drop your belly down and look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone in, drawing your belly button in. Again, inhale, begin to drop your belly down and look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, chin to chest, tailbone under, drawing that belly button in. And we're just going to inhale very gently back to center. We're going to bring our feet together and begin to gently open the knees, and we're going to come to child's pose. So you're just pressing your bottom back towards the heels. If you can, you're going to bring your forehead down towards the mat. If you want to, you can use a pillow or a block gently under the head if that helps you. And we're just going to take a moment here, just with our breath. Just inhaling gently in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Just finding that natural rhythm here. When you're ready, we're just going to begin to extend our hands out along the mat, really feeling that stretch in the upper back and shoulders. And begin to walk your hands towards the right hand side of your mat. And your left hand is going to place very gently on top of that right hand. So if you can, you're bringing your upper body in line with your right knee, but you don't have to. Just listen to your body. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then very gently, we're going to tiptoe the hands to the opposite side. This time, the right hand is just going to place gently on top of the left hand. Breathing here. And make your way slowly back to center. Take a few more breaths, really feeling that stretch in the upper back, and then make your way very slowly back to all fours. We're going to begin to draw the knees in, placing the hands again gently underneath the shoulders. And when you're ready, we're going to take an inhale and reach our right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the chest as you exhale. The hands coming underneath your left arm. Now, your left hand can either tiptoe to the top of the mat, or you can just bring the back of the left hand very gently towards either the small of the spine or a little bit further towards your waist and roll the left shoulder. Just taking a few breaths. Then make your way slowly back to all fours and have a little shimmy of the hips. Again, remembering to place the wrists roughly underneath the shoulders. On your next inhale, your left arm's going to extend up. Feel the stretch in your chest as you exhale, threading it under your right arm. Now your right hand can come to the top of the mat, or again, you can bring the hand just to the small of the spine or towards your waist and just roll that right shoulder. Just taking a few breaths. Good. And just make your way very slowly back to all fours. Again, nice little shimmy, shaking out that tailbone. Good. Just breathing here. Then we're going to extend our right leg. So we're just going to lift the foot from the mat. Now keep your heel pressed away, your toes face the mat, and this helps you to hinge your hips forward. Now this might be enough for you, or if you want to take it a bit deeper, you can begin to extend your left hand. Now to help you balance, spread your right fingertips on the mat. It is like trying to balance a seesaw. Just taking a few breaths here, nice and strong. Then very gently, we're going to place the hand and the knee back to the mat. Begin to extend your left foot. Again, remember to press the heel away. Your toes are facing the mat. This is hinging the hips forward. If it's comfortable, you can extend your right hand, but you don't have to. Remembering to spread those left fingertips on the mat to help you balance. And we're going to set it all the way back down. And we're just going to begin to very gently tuck our toes and come very slowly up to downward facing dog. So we're just going to have a little bit of a pedal in the heels. One foot at a time. You might want to bring that movement into the hips. It's whatever feels good for you. And then we're just going to hold in down dog. Now you can keep the knees quite soft, making a V shape with the body, pressing the upper body towards the legs. If you can, you may be able to press the heels all the way back, but here is fine. Nice and soft with the heels slightly lifted. It's whatever feels good for you. Then we're going to walk the hands very gently towards the feet and just fold forward. So we're just going to soften out through the knees, let the upper body just completely hang forward here. Just take a few breaths. And then we're going to come slowly to half lift. So you're going to straighten the legs, place the hands gently to the shins. And we're just going to make a tabletop with the spine, taking the gaze gently forward. Let's take a few breaths. Then we're going to soften the knees, take hold of the elbows, the head and the shoulders are heavy. We're going to take a gentle sway, just from side to side. And you can come to half lift. You may even be able to keep the fingertips to the mat, or you may want to press them gently against the ankles. It's whatever feels good for you. Gaze is coming forward. And then just very gently soften the knees. Let the arms come forward. Let the head and the shoulders be heavy. And we're just going to roll gently up through the spine, nice and slowly. The shoulders are going to roll gently at the top. Nice little roll here. Coming to mountain pose. So your feet are facing forward. Pull your belly button in. Palms are facing the front. Roll the shoulders so the chest comes forward. We're going to take a nice inhale to reach all the way up. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your hands very gently to your heart. We're going to do that again. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to take our feet nice and wide. We're going to be bringing our hands down towards the mat. So if you need to, you can grab a block or a book ready for when you come forward. So we're going to take the hands very gently behind our back and just interlace your fingers for a moment. We're going to roll the shoulders so the hands are just lifting gently away from the back. Take a few breaths and you're going to fold forward, bring those arms all the way up behind you. Take a few breaths. Release your hands down towards your block. They may be coming all the way down to the mat. It's whatever feels good for you here. Just taking a few breaths. When you're ready, extend your right hand all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Making a triangle shape with your body here. Feeling the stretch into your hamstring. Then you're going to bring your right hand all the way down to the block or your mat and extend your left hand all the way up. Again, taking a few breaths. Bring that left hand all the way down. We're going to take a moment here. Begin to soften your elbows, folding a little bit deeper if you can. You may need to take your feet a little bit further. Just listen to your body here. When you're ready, you can place your hands either to your thighs or your hips. Pressing gently into those legs, you're going to roll all the way up. Just bringing those ankles gently in, heels gently in. Take a nice inhale, reaching up. As you exhale, hands come towards the heart and you're going to bend gently through your knees. Good. Just bringing the hands gently towards your heart space. Take a few breaths, nice and strong. Then we're going to press into the feet, coming all the way up. Okay, so we're going to step our way very slowly towards the top of our mat. We're going to come back into mountain pose, facing forward. Roll the shoulders, draw your belly button in here. Taking an inhale, you're going to reach up. Exhale, hands come gently to your heart. And we're going to begin to press our weight into our left foot. And we're going to just start to bring the right foot gently up from the mat. Take a moment, bend the knee a little bit more, find your balance, and then we're going to step our right foot all the way back. Beginning to take the right foot at a slight angle, we're going to come to warrior two. So left toes face the front of the mat, and our knee is roughly over our ankle. We don't want that to press over and put pressure on the knee, so it's roughly over the ankle. You're going to draw your arms all the way out into warrior two. Take your gaze towards your left hand. Try and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Just taking a few breaths. Nice and strong in this posture. When you're ready, the left arm is going to come and rest on the left leg. We're going to bring the right arm all the way up and over, coming to an extended side angle, keeping both the feet nice and rooted to your mat. You're going to feel the stretch all the way from that right hip, reaching all the way up and over. We're going to begin to reverse this, but keeping the bend in that front knee. So we're literally rotating the upper body, right hand comes to right leg. We're going to press the left palm away, reaching all the way up, nice and slowly. Keeping that bend again in the front knee. And then when you're ready, we're just going to start to draw the arms all the way back to warrior two. And we're going to release our front leg. So just releasing here, try not to lock the joint out. We're going to keep the knee quite soft. And then just imagine someone's got your left hand and they're just pulling you very gently, so you're moving from your waist. The back of your left hand is going to come, rest on the leg, and this time the right hand extends towards the ceiling. Now you want to try and keep your upper body in line with your legs. Imagine you're rolling your ribs towards the ceiling. Now this might be enough for you. You may be able to slide gently down a little bit more, but again, remember you're trying to keep in line here. You don't want to be folding forward, keeping in line with the legs. When you're ready, we're going to draw our way gently back to warrior two. So as we unwind, bend that front knee, bringing those arms all the way out. Take a few breaths, nice and strong. We're going to release the hands, and then we're going to twist the hips so we start to face forward. We're going to reach the arms all the way up, into our lunge. And then when you're ready, place the hands gently to your legs, pressing into that front leg to help you step forward. We're going to take a nice inhale here, reaching up and over the head. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. So I'm just going to step to the opposite side of my mat, pressing into my right foot. I'm going to start to lift the left foot from the mat. Starting to bend the knee, take a moment. We're going to step that left foot slowly back, nice and slow and controlled, bending that front knee so it's roughly over the ankle, not over the toes. Toes face the front of the mat. You're going to start to draw your arms all the way out into warrior two. We're going to take a few breaths here, nice and strong. When you're ready, we're going to come into extended side angle. So our right arm is going to rest on our right leg, and you're going to begin to bring that left arm all the way up and over, feeling the stretch into the obliques, keeping the bend in the front knee. Both feet are rooted gently down to your mat. We're going to reverse that warrior. So remembering the legs stay as they are, it's the upper body that moves. So the left hand starts to come to the left leg. We start to press away with the right palm all the way up. Good. Take a few breaths. And when you're ready, we're going to draw slowly back to warrior two. Good. Releasing that front leg. Remembering not to lock the joint out. We're keeping it quite soft. Imagine someone's got that right hand. They're pulling you forward. And your right hand's going to rest on the leg. Extend your left hand towards the ceiling. Rolling the ribs towards the ceiling. Trying to keep your upper body in line with your legs. You may be able to come a bit deeper. But again, listen to your body. Good. Take a few breaths. Begin to gently unwind, bending that front knee, just taking a moment back into warrior two, gaze towards your right fingertips. We're going to release the hands, take a little bit of a twist, so the hips come forward, reaching your arms slowly up. Take a few breaths. Those arms are framing the ears, and then when you're ready, bring your hands gently to that leg and step forward, pressing the weight into the legs. We're going to take an inhale to reach up. As you exhale, you're going to fold gently forward and you're going to find your half lift. Take your gaze forward. Bend the knees, softening all the way forward. Here we're going to place the hands to the mat and we're going to step all the way back into plank pose. Draw your belly button in. We're going to drop the knees gently to the mat. Release our toes. And begin to bring your chest slowly down towards the mat. Begin to bring your elbows in. If you've got a tight back, you can bring your feet a little bit wider. We're going to take an inhale, begin to gently lift. Try and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And just come to wherever feels good for your spine. You may be further down. We're going to press slowly back into child's pose here. So bring the feet together, ease the knees open. Sinking gently down. This time we're going to bring the hands, palms together. You're going to bend at the elbows, bringing the hands gently above your head. We're just going to take a few breaths here. Inhaling gently in, gently out. Just finding your natural rhythm again. Not changing the breath, just simply observing the breath. We release the hands down to the mat. We're going to come slowly up onto the knees. And we're going to bring our legs very slowly in front. So we're going to take hold of our strap once again. And we're going to do a modified boat. If you want to come into full boat, you can do. Otherwise, we're going to place that strap around the feet. Find that comfortable position on your bottom. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to gently lift. Using the strap. Relaxing your shoulders. Now this might be enough for you. Maybe you have to straighten the legs, drawing those legs closer to you. And just taking your variation. You may be able to do your boat pose without your strap. Take a few breaths. Good, nice and strong. And then we're going to slowly lower the feet to the mat. Release the toes. We're placing the strap just down by the side because we're going to use it again. And we're going to extend our legs gently out, coming to the end of the mat. So as you come down, your head is going to release down to your mat. So you're going to sit nice and tall. Place the hands down by the side. Release your shoulders. Take a few breaths. You're going to reach your arms out in front. And when you're ready, you're going to roll very gently down through your spine using your core. And as you come to the mat, you're going to reach your arms up and over your head, taking a nice stretch all the way through the spine. Take a few breaths. And gently draw your knees into your chest. You're going to give yourself a nice big hug, squeezing those knees in. Take a little bit of a rock from side to side. And when you're ready, you're going to bring your knees all the way across to the right hand side, turning your head to the left, extending your left arm out to side. If that's comfortable for your neck, if that's too much, you may prefer to keep your gaze to the ceiling. And you can just adjust your feet, your knees, your legs so that you feel comfortable in this nice twist here. So we're just going to take a few breaths. Good. When you're ready, we're going to begin to rotate the knees to the opposite side. So just letting the knees drop gently down to the left, adjusting your feet and your knees as you need to. Turn your head to the right. Extend your right hand. Just if it's comfortable for your neck and your shoulder. Let's take a few more breaths. And when you're ready, we're just going to very slowly come back to center. Stepping the feet around hip width. Just let the knees have a little bit of a rock for a moment. Then stepping the feet around hip width, you should be able to just about touch your heels with your hands. We're going to place the hands down by the side. We're coming into bridge. So as you come to your next out breath, we're just going to gently lift the bottom from the mat, coming all the way up into bridge. Now you may want to leave your hands down by the side. You may like to interlace the hands to use the forearms, or you may prefer to reach your arms up and over your head. Just taking whatever variation feels good for you here. We're just going to take a few breaths. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly bringing that bottom down towards the mat. Releasing the hands, we're going to take a hold of our strap and we're going to place it around our right foot. So the right foot's coming up towards the ceiling. And if you can, relax your left leg down. Now we want to keep the knee quite soft again. We don't want to lock out the joint. And if you can, try and hold towards the end of your strap or your belt. So you're trying to keep your shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to begin to press the heel towards the ceiling. And just use the strap to gently guide the leg towards you, having that nice stretch into the hamstring. Trying to keep the shoulders relaxed, trying to keep the small of the spine relaxed down against the floor. Just take a few breaths here. You may feel a little shake into the legs. And when you're ready, you're just going to begin to bend this knee towards your chest. And then you're going to open the leg gently out to the side. So you've got that nice bend in the knee. Now we're not trying to get the foot to the floor, we just want to feel that stretch in the inner thigh. I mean, you may have a lot of stretch and be able to get your leg all the way down, but it's more about feeling that stretch in the inner thigh. Now your left hand can be placed gently on the floor or on your left hip, because what we don't want to do is start to lift the bottom from the mat to try and feel that stretch, because you're not feeling the stretch then. The bottom and the back needs to remain on the floor, it's just the leg coming out to the side. If you're starting to feel that twist, and you're lifting, you need to come back slightly or bend the knee a little bit more. Just play around with what feels right for you. Okay, we're going to bring the leg back to center. Then our left hand is going to take the strap. So our right hand can rest gently down to the floor. And you're going to begin to bring your leg now to the opposite side of your body. I'm just coming into that gentle twist. Bringing it to wherever feels comfortable. You're really going to feel that into your glute muscles here. Breathing gently. And then when you're ready, come slowly back to center. I'm going to swap and put the left foot gently into the strap and relax your right foot down. Again, just release that leg down and we're going to try and hold the end of the strap again so you can try and keep the upper body relaxed and we don't want to be tense in the shoulders. So your right hand can come down by the side onto your thigh, whatever feels good for you, or your hip. Knee is quite soft. Heel goes towards the ceiling and you're using the strap to guide the leg towards you. So we're just going to take a few breaths here, feeling that stretch into your hamstrings. Just inhaling gently in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. You may be able to guide the leg a little bit closer. Just listen to your body here. Again, when you're ready, you're going to begin to bend the knee in towards the chest and then open your leg out to the side. So again, we're not trying to do this whole bring the leg out to the side. It's more about feeling the stretch in the inner thigh. And again, try not to lift the bottom from the mat. You're keeping your bottom and your back gently down, so you may want to place your hand just on your hip. You're just gently feeling that stretch into the inner thigh. So nice bend in the knee, unless you're very, very flexible. Take a few breaths here. And again, we're just going to guide the leg to center. The right hand's going to take the strap. Your left hand's going to come gently down towards the floor, and you're going to guide that leg gently to the opposite side of your body, again feeling that stretch all the way into your glutes. We're going to take a few breaths. Good. When you're ready, we're going to come slowly back to center, and we're going to release our strap. We're going to take another stretch all the way along the body, so you can just interlace the fingers now. Begin to press your index finger up. Nice stretch, pointing the toes. Good. We're going to release the arms, and we're going to start to bend the elbows, coming to cactus arms. You can relax the feet away. We're taking a little stretch into the shoulders for a moment. Those cactus arms. And then very gently, we're going to begin to bend the knees. Draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself that nice big hug. Little rock from side to side, and then we're going to begin to make circles with the knees. So we're really using the floor to massage our lower back. Circling gently around. Now your circles can be small, they can be large. Then take it back the other way. And a nice hug into the chest. And we're just going to relax gently down. We're going to come into our Savasana. So you may prefer to keep your knees bent, and you may want to just step the feet out so the knees relax against each other. Bring the hands down by the side, or you may be able to just relax the legs all the way out. Bring the hands down by the side. We're going to roll the shoulders gently down away from the ears. Let the ankles have a little bit of a rock, and then just let them just relax where they want to be. So you may want to shimmy the shoulders a little bit, just releasing the body gently down into the floor, and just begin to close your eyes. We're just going to draw our attention back to our breath here. As you inhale gently in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Just tuning in to the natural rhythm once again. And just allowing your body to become nice and heavy here. Let your head become heavy. Let your shoulders become heavy. Let your back, your arms, your legs all become nice and heavy here. Just allow your whole body to become heavy as you begin to just let the body sink deeper and deeper into your mat. Just allowing your body to soften, allowing your face to soften. Softening your eyes, your eyebrows and your forehead. And clench your jaw, softening your mouth and your tongue. Softening your chin, your neck, your shoulders. Just softening all the way down your body to your toes. Letting go of any last tension now that your body might be holding. As you just allow yourself to sink a little deeper into your mat. And just begin to bring your attention now back to your breath. As you inhale gently in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Just finding your natural rhythm. Not changing the breath, just simply observing the breath as it flows gently in and gently out, becoming more and more relaxed with each and every breath. And as you follow that natural rhythm, just take this moment to simply relax.